Morning again, Math 7. It's still Tuesday, November the 3rd, 2020. And we're still working on lesson 3.6, applying rational number operations. We're in the guided practice now. We're going to go ahead and solve these problems. So I want you to have a calculator on hand. So this is the scenario. Mike hiked to Big Bear Lake in 4.5 hours at an average rate of 3.3 1/5 miles per hour. So at 4.5 hours at 3.15 or 3.2 miles per hour. Okay? So 4.5 times 3.2, and we need to find out how many miles that was. 4.5 at 3.2. So he walked a total of 14.4 miles. Okay, now they said that Pedro hiked the same distance at a rate of 3 3/5 miles per hour. They don't give us how long it took him though. So we're going to take this 14.4 and plug that in here. Remember, his rate was 3 3/5, which is 3.6 miles. Okay, so we have our calculator here. So 14.4 divided by 3.6. So it took him 4 hours. Because, remember, he was walking faster than Mike. Okay? Let's go on to number 2. Until this year, Greenville had averaged 25 68 inches of rainfall per year for more than a century. This year's total rainfall showed a change of negative 2 3/8% with respect to the previous average. How much rain fell this year? Okay, so we know that the average is 25.68. We know that we can put this into a decimal equivalent and percent. So we're going to use our calculator. 3 divided by 8, 0.375. So 25.68 inches times a negative 2.375. Oops, I forgot one aspect here. We know that it's 2%, so it's going to be negative, or it's going to be 0.02375. 25.68 times 0.02375. I must have got something wrong here. So when I put that in my calculator, I come up with 0.6099. So roughly negative 0.6 of an inch. So now we're going to find this year's total rainfall. 25.68 minus 0.61. So that's going to be 0.68 minus 0.61, so it's going to be 25 25.07. 25.07. Why is it important to consider using tools when solving a problem? You can use a calculator for more accurate solutions. Okay, that is an acceptable answer for that. Remember, today's code word is if not me.